Hi everybody, this is Flash 001 USA. It's April 27th. It's actually 12:30 at night, and I've been running the gasifier a little bit with some changes. As I told you guys that I was thinking I was going to have to add a second tank to cool the gas down. I'm going to show you what I did here, but before I do that, let me show you how much of a difference the modifications made. This is the hottest that I've ever seen the gas run on this gasifier. I've got a good tight flame. Now, there's no filtering on it whatsoever. It's extremely orange, and the flame is so hot that the flare can that I got on it, as you can see at the side of it, is glowing bright cherry red. And this gas has got a lot of punch to it. I mean a lot. I wish I could get down on top of it and let you see it, because dead center of it is solid blue, but I can't put my hand above it. Too close to it. It's so hot. There's so much octane in it that there's definitely a difference in burning this fuel right here. I was saying in the last video that I thought that the tar would actually add some punch to the gas, and I'm thoroughly convinced of that now. But let's go, and I'm going to show you what I did to the changes here. Now, everything's not perfect, but I'm going to make the changes and make them permanent so that everything will be like it should be. Instead of adding a second tank to this thing, I went around it another way. If you guys are familiar with as far as gas hot water heater goes, you know that they got these, like I guess stovepipe you want to call them, but it's like 3-inch pipe. Well, that's what I used on this, and I used 10 feet of it. Okay, I'm going 4 foot straight up. I'm hoping this will pick up since it's nighttime. And then I come down the other 6 feet, and I go into the side of the expansion tank instead of up here where I used to go in right here at the top of it, okay? So I removed that pipe, and now I'm piping into the bottom, and then the gas has to pass up, and then it goes up to these pipes here, which then goes over here, and you see what I've got. So the gas is nice and cool now, the way it should be. I grab these pipes, there's a little bit of warmth in them, but not much, okay? But then again, this isn't winter time, so I'm not going to lose all the heat. But this little brainchild that came up here was the ticket, okay? It was the absolute ticket to get this thing cooled down properly, and the end result is this right here, an extreme flame. So I'm getting much closer to being able to hook this thing up to a generator and fire it up. Also, if I can find the flashlight here, I'm going to show you something else here. Most people, when they have these inverts, when you raise the lids up on them, they just gush full of smoke, okay? And this one doesn't. There's none in it. And this little guy right here, which was an idea that Technofreak gave me, is actually working now that I got this thing tuned in. And I'm going to turn this, I'm going to shut it off. I want you to see the flame, what happens. I'm just going to shut it down momentarily. See it die down? Alright, before we hang up the telephone tonight, I'm up here at the flare tube, and I want to show you guys something. I'm going to pull this guy off. I'll put me some gloves on here, and I'm going to stick my finger down in here. I'm going to stick both of them in here. Spin them around. Yeah, spin them around, man. Yeah. Alright, I could never do this with the FEMA. I just wanted you guys to see this. Dust. That's it. Just dust. I don't want to wipe out on my pants to prove it, but no tar, no goo in this thing. So that's the difference. And plus, that's not even filtered. That's just directly off of the gasifier itself. Well, it's coming out of the expansion tanks, but there is no filtering for say in there. But just wanted you guys to see that. So on that note, we're going to go ahead and turn the camera off and disassemble all this for the evening. Good night, everybody.